guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Irina. I'm a real estate agent here in Oregon, and on my channel we discuss all of the latest news and developments in the world of real estate, the workforce, and the economy at large, and why all that information is relevant to you. I do also love to post vlogs just documenting my life as a real estate agent, sharing that part of my life with you guys. I have a whole playlist dedicated to those videos here on the channel, so if any of that sounds interesting to you, definitely make sure to subscribe and turn on your bell notifications so that you never miss a future upload. So you may have noticed that I am not in my typical filming location right now. I'm actually down in the basement, and that is because today is going to be the video where I finally show you guys my finished home studio down in my basement.
Took you long enough.
This has been a long time coming. Anton and I have been working on this ever since the summer of 2021, and it's finally pretty much ready. I'm so excited to reveal it to you guys. I'm really excited to have an actual dedicated space where I can film, and I really hope that you guys enjoy sort of the whole reveal. And I'm gonna talk you through the process as well, like exactly what kind of steps went into creating this space. So hopefully you find it interesting, and let's get started. I'm gonna film at this angle so I don't show you guys the whole studio too early on in the video. But if you watched my very first vlog where I updated you guys on the studio progress, you'll see that the very first thing that we had to do was clean out the basement. There was a lot of stuff down here. There is still quite a few things here that we just have in storage because our actual house is quite small. So the first thing that we really had to do was get everything out of here so that we could have a clean slate and an open space ready for all of the renovations and the things that we wanted to do. One of the main reasons why we needed every single thing out of here in the summer when we were working here is because we were grinding, or I shouldn't say we, my husband Anton was grinding down the cinder block walls here so that we could have a straight canvas for what came next. Our actual cinder block walls were a little bit like, there were a lot of grooves, so he had to sand those down, and that created a lot of dust, so that's why we had to move all of our stuff out of here. But after we did that, you would have seen in that first vlog that we put white plaster all over these walls so that, again, we would have a nice canvas, a nice white space, so it wasn't just it really looked like an unfinished space because it wasn't unfinished space. So the white plaster just really helped kind of make things look a little bit more tied together. And in order to put the white plaster on, we needed the cinder block walls to be straight with no grooves. So we worked on that together. That was quite the project. We did all 4 walls here in the basement. We just covered it with white plaster, and it really brightened the space like almost immediately, which was awesome. Now, I don't remember if I still have the footage from this, but during the time that we were kind of doing the white plaster on the walls, what we also did is we spray painted the shiplap outside just to have it all ready and good to go for when we were ready to attach it to the walls. During this time, Anton was also working on a really awesome DIY logo for me. You guys will know if you've seen the banner on my channel that my logo is like a cute little house with a heart on top. And he was working on a really great sign that we were gonna have illuminated with LED lights behind it. Like, there was a whole vision that he had, and I was really excited about it. But we actually decided to, instead of using that, I'm gonna order an actual like LED sign for my background, but I definitely want to make sure and bring that logo down here and use it in my decor in some way because it's really pretty. And if you watched that first vlog, you would have seen how we created that. So that's kind of where my first vlog ended. What we needed to do after that was create a frame for the shiplap, as well as create a frame for where my desk was going to be. After Anton had created that frame, what he did was he actually put awesome just LED lights all around where my shiplap in the background is, so it really illuminates the whole just space behind me, which is great for lighting. I was really excited about that. Then Anton got started on making my floating shelves, which is really awesome. That was something that I really wanted to have behind me as part of my background, just so that I could have just a place to put decor and various things. So I was really excited about that. He made them look really seamless. I'm excited for you guys to actually see how they turned out at the end of the video. Since Anton is an electrician, he ran all of the electricity here. He made all of my switches switches. He made all of my outlets. It's really incredible. Everything is very accessible and easy. All of my outlets pretty much are under my desk, so that's great. I've got places to plug my laptop in, to charge my camera battery. It's all very, very convenient. And once we had finished that, it was time to get ready to screw on the actual shiplap. So you'll see towards the end of the video in the actual reveal, but I have shiplap behind me as well as in front where my desk is. And it's really cool because the shiplap behind me is one color and then we painted the shiplap in front a different color. It looks really nice and I just really like the finished look that the shiplap provides. I think it's gonna look really great in the background as my studio setup. Then after all of the shiplap was up and ready, what we did was we sanded it down and we painted it. So like I said, we had originally spray painted the shiplap that is behind me as part of my background. So that was pretty much ready to go, but the shiplap that ended up being sort of in the front here, we did actually have to paint with like rollers, and we ended up painting that like a really cool sage color. Shout out to my best friend Yulia, who recommended that color to me. It turned out really, really great. I love how they both look together. And then you'll see also how we have like these really nice navy painted I-beams up above me. And I just think the combination of the dark blue navy I-beams, the sage green shiplap, and then just like the whitish gray shiplap behind me, everything just kind of works together. I really had a tough time picking out colors and I'm just really happy with how it all turned out. Finally, we had to purchase the butcher block for my desk. It was quite pricey, but definitely worth it. It looks really, really amazing. And what we had to do was we bought two like large blocks. And then what Anton did is he cut them down. We like measured it out, cut them down. So we have kind of two pieces of butcher block to create my whole desk. It actually turned out really, really huge. I have a lot of space here, which is wonderful. After we cut those down, we sanded the butcher block and stained it. So it has a really nice stained look to it. All right, now without any further ado, let's cut to me actually showing you guys the studio for the very first time. Alright guys, I'm so excited to show you guys the studio. My husband and I have been working on it for quite some time now. This is typically where I would film before. I would sit right here on the floor. You might recognize my little candle kind of tray setup, but now I have a much cooler, more interesting space. So follow me downstairs. Ta-da! Oh, it looks so good, you guys. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think it looks really, really nice. This is all shiplap right here, and so is this. Obviously, we've got it in two different colors. I love these floating shelves that my husband made. They just look completely seamless. I'm still working on getting like a big neon LED sign for right here. So hopefully that'll kind of help with getting some cool lighting in this space. Right underneath the desk, I have a little bit of storage. So I've got these baskets down here for all of my filming equipment and a little nook for my backpack over here, my real estate signs, a little trash can in the corner. And this is one of my favorite things. I have a switch right here to turn on these lights that kind of go around the shiplap, so I can turn them on very easily. It's very cool. This top switch is going to be for this sign over here. Very excited about that. I also wanted to talk a little bit about this table. Again, you guys, this was all my husband's idea. This is butcher block that we picked up from Home Depot. We stained it and kind of grabbed these two pieces so that we could put them together. You can see right here where the seam is. This is just a fantastic desk. I hope you guys like it. I'm really excited to start filming here. It's definitely a step up from the living room and just sitting on the floor. I was just so excited to show it to you guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And if you have any suggestions for what I should change here, maybe something that I could put on the shelves, what kind of sign should I get? Another thing that I wanted to actually show you guys, and I might have showed it to you in my first studio update, was these I-beams here. They really add a cool touch to the basement space. They're like, we painted them a dark kind of navy color, and this is stained wood all up here. Now, don't make fun of my lighting setup because I don't have like professional lights yet. So far, it's just my trusty ring light that I've had pretty much since the start of my channel. And then have these funky lights that we put just up in the beams for now, but hopefully the plan is to get some really nice professional studio lights in the future. But so far this is what we're working with. But yeah, oh, also this right here, this was all exposed until about a couple months ago. And Anton has covered it all up with wood. It's not stained yet, but honestly I think it already looks so nice. Eventually what I would love to do, and I'm not going to show you guys the other side of the basement because it's still kind of like a storage space for some things that we've got, some power tools. But hopefully in the future the plan is to put like a couch back there, have kind of a podcast set up. I'm really excited for what's to come. Definitely make sure you subscribe so that you can see all of the changes and all of the exciting things that are coming up in the future. I will be situated somewhere here, so I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this wall. Alright you guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video. Like I said, the studio was really a long time coming, and my amazing husband Anton is really the reason why we were even able to do this pretty much on our own. He's such a handyman and I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful. But I just really love how it turned out. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts and your recommendations for what to do with this space in the future, because it definitely still is sort of a work in progress. I'm still waiting on my LED sign, and then there's still a whole lot more basement space to convert to something amazing. So I'd love to hear all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram. I post pretty often on my stories over there, just sort of sharing my life, the behind the scenes of what I do as a real estate agent. I also sometimes share polls regarding my YouTube channel, asking you guys what type of videos you'd like to see. So if you would like to have an input, I would love to see you over there. Also, of course, you guys know that I am a real estate agent here in the state of Oregon. If you or anyone you know has any real estate needs in the state of Oregon, whether that's buying, selling, or investing in properties, all of my contact information is in the description box down below. I would love to hear from you and help you achieve your home goals. Other than that, again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye! What's the point of this shot?
For fun. Good.